With changing market conditions, many homeowners in this market considering moving from their first house to the next house or moving from their existing house to the next property. It might be upsizing, it might be downsizing, it might be moving from a bigger house to the smaller house, looking for a bungalow that you are at age that you don't want to climb your stairs, and you might be empty nester, you don't need the space, your kids have moved out and you have a lot of space sitting in house. So you have lots of questions. How easy to do it? What is the process involved in this? Is this the right or favorable time for you to do it? We are going to discuss all those questions in this detail so I can give you some insight how you can do it and then give you some ideas. But for more and better and in particular in your situation details, you can always contact me and book an appointment face to face in person on the link below in this video. Otherwise, let's start this and answer any of your questions when you're looking from move one property to the other property in this market. My name is Anurag Sharma and I run a real estate very active team in Waterloo region. We are doing it from past 22 years, and if you have any questions and comments on this video, please do it, and please subscribe to our channel from videos or more videos like this. And let's start this video. I would say half of the conversation this year has been based upon this question, that when people are looking to upsize or downsize, moving from this house to the next house and trying to figure out this move. And we have successfully done so many transactions already within last, I would say, 2.5 months of this year, that people has been moved from one place to another house. And I would love to do that for you also whenever you're ready, and while avoiding all the costly mistakes which could cost you in terms of a dollar amount, in terms of the time, and in terms of losing good potential deal when you are looking to upsize or change your property. So if you know someone is considering this move, please share this video with them so they can have a good benefit out of the content of this video. So start with what you can afford, stay there for some time, build equity, and move up when the time is right. Yes, you heard it right, when the time is right. And that is the time, kind of from last 6, 7, 8 years haven't felt as good as this is right now, this year in 2025. So move up when the time is right, and there are a lot of reasons to do it. It's based on the inventory available in the market for you to upgrade. The difference and gap between the house you are buying and if you're upgrading and one you're selling is less than any time before. You can put all the different kind of conditions in there. There are a lot of benefits. I don't want to go over this, but we are discussing more on this process. If you want to get benefits, we have another video for that, please watch that. But let's discuss this process. So I want you to take through this process. I wish I have knew these things when I did it myself. Yes, I did in 2008 when I moved from my first house I bought in 2004, and then 2008 my second property. If I was knew the things I know right now, because with the experience, with so many time, hundreds or if not thousands buyer we have helped in upgrading process, it could have been a game changer, and we have that information right now, and we can help you to do it for you and your family. And I know for a fact in Kitchener-Waterloo there are a lot of families that outgrown in their houses, but they are unsure about the best way and how to do to move right now. Number one, timing. The timing is everything. So I get this question all the time: when is the right time for upsizing? Some homeowners are waiting for their mortgage renewal to come, or some are waiting for their current existing properties prices to go up. So here's the thing: if you're waiting for your house price to go up, so if you're living in an apartment right now, condominium, if a townhouse, it's a condo townhouse, or if a semi-detached or smaller detached house, if that property's value will go higher, the second house you're going to go and buy is also going to go higher. Have you think about that part? If you're, for example, if your property is right now for 650,000 and some of you said, I don't want to sell it before it's at least 700,000 or 750,000, and you bought this house maybe 5 years back for 400,000 or 350,000, you had a good amount of equity in your own house, and then gap of your this $650,000 property and the one you are looking for 900,000 is 250 right now. But when yours will be for 700,000, the other property will also higher in the price. Just say for example, if it's goes for 900 right now, so gap you can see is getting bigger when your property value increase, and then one you're looking to buy is also going to increase. So that gap is less right now as compared to when the values will go higher. In my experience, the best time to upgrade or buy your second house is when the market is kind of flat or maybe a little bit of declining side. What is the benefit of doing it? As I mentioned, because you may sell your current home for the less as compared to the peak value, but the bigger house is also on discounted prices, so you will save tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands, by doing in that time when the market is like this. And that's a right now kind of flat or declining market, and how long that's going to be here, nobody knows. Question number two I received, sell first or buy first? This is a huge question, and it depends upon your situation, and it will be one-to-one answer. So I need to sit with you and discuss with you. For that, I'm available anytime with the link below. Click on the link and I can discuss what is the best case scenario for you. But let's discuss in general. And if you buy first, the risk of carrying two mortgages is risky if your current house does not sell. Then maybe you have to go with a private financing or bridge, and that gap is very expensive and very stressful. And backing out from the deal you are buying is not easy. It's you're opening a legal trouble for yourself. And if you sell first, you might feel pressure to buy, that you have to buy whatever comes available because you have sold your house already, and this is also not the best case scenario. But we have helped more sellers like in this scenario this way, because they have an option of moving with the family for some time, so they are not under pressure to buy something, or even they have an option to rent for some time, or even rent back their current house for a month or 2 or 3 if they have to, putting that kind of clause and in speaking with their buyer if that option is available. So sometimes this kind of scenario makes more help, and I had done this 2 weeks same scenario. We sold their house, but they already have a lined up house at the same time, so the one they like, but they don't want to go with the condition of selling their house. So it's maybe more situation to situation, but we can do almost in a very safe way for you at simultaneously buying and selling at the same time, showing you some options beforehand, so you know what the market is doing and you know what options available to you when you have sold your house. So it's depend on your situation, buying first or selling first, and what is the best time as far we have discussed, and then maybe doing it simultaneously. The next step in your upsizing process will be number 3, the know your numbers, which is the most important part also, and this starts actually backward. This should be the first step when you are doing this. So knowing your numbers, once you have met with me or my real estate team, we are going to evaluate your property. We are going to give you some numbers and then prices of your property. And honestly, when I'm meeting with you in this situation, just for example, if your home is value in this market close to 640, 50, I'll give you maybe to calculate your numbers based on $600,000 range. So trying to get you in the worst case scenario when you're calculating yourself, so there's no surprise at the end, and making some room when you are going to do this move from this house to next house. We don't want to give you the count every single pennies and dimes when you're doing this, and not leave you any room for anything when you are in the process of moving. So when we are doing this home evaluation, calculating your numbers, and always a wise step to involve your mortgage broker or financial planner in this case. If you usually sometime you're already dealing with a mortgage broker because you are own a property, you are dealing with a bank already, so we'll get that involved. If you don't have, or if you want a second opinion, or if you need just in case you need to get the numbers right, we have in-house mortgage brokers we work with, and these are recommended by our client. And it could be a mortgage broker or a bank mortgage specialist. We deal with all different kind of them to give you the estimated numbers, your affordability, and then make sure also at the same time check if there's any penalty on your mortgage, so there's no surprises at the end. So we will be sitting with you, your mortgage specialist, and working all the numbers for you, and we will go to the next step of selling the house and buying the house only if your budget allows, if your affordability allows, because this is the very important step and you're going to do this for a long term in your life. So we don't want to be any stress on you. It should be easy process, it should be happy process, it is for the family. We don't want anyone getting stressed out after the buying this. So it's a guided process and path, and we will be helping you on this. If you are thinking to upsize in Waterloo region, in Kitchener-Waterloo, Cambridge, or all nearby cities, and want a strategy which is tailored to your particular situation, drop a comment, send me a DM, or schedule a call or an appointment with me on the link below in the description, and let's make sure your next move is the right one. It's best for you and your family's interest. And as I always say, please like this video, follow us to get more insight in current market situation, so we can be part of your real estate journey.